As far as the United States and Canada are concerned, over the last few years, we've seen relatively decent growth. Our estimate for GDP growth in the US for 2018 was 3%. It's going to be 2.9 or 3%. We're just waiting for the fourth quarter numbers to come out. That's the highest rate of growth since before the financial crisis. We had gone, I think it's 12 consecutive years without reaching growth of 3%. So the tax cuts did have an impact, at least a near-term impact, on boosting consumer spending, increasing business confidence levels. So we saw a little bit of higher growth. We're forecasting a bit of a slowdown in the United States in 2019. Our forecast, we just revised it downward a little bit to 2.6%. That's because the first quarter number is likely to be a little bit worse than expected because of the shutdown, because of this bad weather. In fact, the first quarter seems to always be the quarter where the US economy runs into some type of trouble. As far as Canada is concerned, 2017 we saw strong growth. That slowed in 2018 because there was a lot of uncertainty over Canada's trade relationship with the United States. Commodity prices fell again in 2018 after picking up a little bit in the middle part of the year. That weighed a little bit heavily on the Canadian economy. But overall, North America is doing better than most of the world's other developed economies. Some of the key issues we're looking at in North America right now, the tax cuts. Now, there was a major impact in 2018, but we're already seeing that the impact is starting to wear off, as expected. That will have a lesser impact on growth in 2019 and almost no impact in 2020. Labor shortages, which many of you are probably familiar with. The unemployment rate in the United States right now is 3.9%. Wage levels have been going up now in recent months because of these labor shortages, because demand is now exceeding supply. Of course, the political situation is quite volatile. The second half of President Trump's first term in office will be interesting, if nothing else. It does create some uncertainty among businesses and among investors as to what the political situation will be. And then north of the border, there will be elections in October. We expect the current government to remain in place. The Liberal Party and Prime Minister Trudeau are in the lead in the polls. But between now and October, a lot can happen. So that remains to be seen as well.